Ooh. Hey guys, good morning. Look at me. I am like all wrapped up. This weather out here in New York is weird as hell. Yesterday, yesterday it was like 70 degrees. Today, I don't even know what the temperature is today, but I just came from the gym, you guys. That's why I look like a hot mess right now. Um, and I know once I get in the house, I am not going to go live because I have some other stuff to do. Hey, Marissa, how you guys are doing? So, hold on. Let me get this camera together, everybody. I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend. Um, yes, the Vikings lost. I'm so upset about that, but it is what it is. We have another season in August. So, and I just realized, I was telling my clients this last night. When football season starts, see, here's the tea, y'all. All y'all know I have a program that I've had now ever since 2017. It's called Sales Success Academy. It's where I coach anyone who's a course creator, anyone who is a service provider or a product provider. I offer my services where I teach you guys how to generate more sales online. So I was going to have 2 cycles of my Sales Success Academy 16-week program. I was going to have 3 cycles launched this year, but I might just have only 2. Because when football season starts in August, it's going to be hard for me to do my 16-week course. So that's why those of you who are interested in joining my 16-week course, go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. Schedule a discovery call with me. I really am picky about the clients that I work with. So, because I want to make sure you get the ultimate result. So just schedule a 15-minute discovery call with me and, fill out that quick survey. We can have the conversation. So I want to talk to you guys about, hey, Louise, how are you? And guys, if you haven't shared this out, share this out. So one of the things that I am working on creating inside of my membership club, and those of you who haven't joined my membership club, go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. It's about $9 today to join, and that price will be going up back up to $39 a month on February 1st. Oh, excuse me, y'all. But one of the things I'm going to be adding to my membership is how to create success activity, which is very important in your business, because what a lot of times a lot of people don't really understand the amount of clients and customers that they need in order to be able to, I don't know why my lips are chappy today, in order to create a sustainable business. So you may find that it's okay. There's 2 types of entrepreneurs, especially those of you who are course creators. There are course creators who can close clients, but then they find out that they're not covering their overhead in their businesses, or they're not making enough money to leave their job. Then you have course creators who are undervaluing their prices, so they're charging so low because they're feeling like, oh, I just got started online and I want to get my feet wet. And so then they go into overwhelm, they get burnt out, and then they just stop altogether. And one of the major things you got to implement in your business, I don't know why I haven't been teaching this before, but I'm going to start teaching it now in my membership, is that you got to create success activity. Success activity allows you to always keep your head above the water, knowing how much clients you need every single month to work with, how much money you need to charge each person in order to keep your business afloat. And that way you're never going to burn out. You actually have passion for your business. See, that's a lot of times why people stop building a business online, because they lose that passion, because when you're not making that money, the passion goes away. I mean, it's so true. It happens to us. So and when you're not creating success activity, you're going to run into those moments where you're questioning whether or not you should keep moving forward, or whether or not you should do this. Like, I had this conversation with my clients last night, and I said, you got to have that conversation with yourself where you're asking yourself, well, you're having that passion, purpose versus reality, right? You got to really sit down and say, do I really want to do this, right? Do I really, really, really want to do this? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, especially in the beginning years of your business, please know that the majority of the money that you make, you got to invest back into your business. In the past 2 years, I have been around many individuals who, hey Ashika, who perceive themselves one way online, but offline is a totally different story. And this is, hey April, hey Kendra, great, you guys are rolling all in. Who perceives themselves as one way online, but in person, not in person, but in reality, they're a totally different person. Their lifestyles is different, everything is different. And what I realized is that when you're starting off in business, it's not getting the big house or buying the car. You are taking practically every coin that you make in your business and reinvesting it back into your business to make it grow. So I know I'm going all over the place here, but this all falls in line when I mentioned to you guys about having success activity, really working your business in a smart way. So I had a conversation with my mom last night. And my mom, she loves jewelry, and she's really looking into launch her own jewelry line. Hey, love, and stuff like that. And so I'm like, Mom, why don't you just start buying inventory now? And she's like, well, I want to wait until I can get a whole room full of inventory. I said, no, start now. Like, start small. And then when you do sell out that inventory, you just buy more inventory. You keep investing back. Hey, Channel 4 News, Natasha. Hey, April, I sent you an inbox, girl. And you just keep investing back. See, some of y'all are afraid to show people the position that you're at right now. Some of y'all are afraid. I'm going to say this again because I really feel like this is going to touch somebody. Some of y'all are afraid to expose to people the position where you're at right now. And y'all don't understand that if you do start showing people the position where you're at in your life right now, when you do get to a point of elevation, which you will get there because the power of consistency is real, people are going to appreciate where you got started. It's like that for me. Y'all saw me, 3-4 years ago going live in my car 3, 4, 5 times a day. Okay? And I didn't let my environment stop me from reaching my goal. Like, some people need to see you start small before you get big, because once you get big, they ain't gonna believe the fact that you got there by yourself. You didn't have no husband that was funding you. You didn't go beat down the bank for no loans. Like, you started off at the pace and at the supplies that God gave you, and you used it and you grew it and you leveraged it and you evolved it. It's like, I have one of my super friends, her name is Robin Jackie, and she talked about her live. And those of y'all who go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com and watch my episode 3 of my weekly reset vlog, I actually put a clip in there that she did. And what she talked about is that she doesn't believe in New Year's resolutions, because resolutions never work. It never worked. I think she said it's a 5% chance that you'll make your resolution. She said, just imagine you go into the surgery room and the doctor's about to work on you, and the doctor says, well, you have a 5% chance that this procedure is going to work. And you're going to look at the doctor and be like, I ain't going to do that. That's those numbers don't work for me, right? And so that's what she was saying. Hey, Trish, that's what she was saying about the whole New Year's resolution. It's the fact that instead of getting and making a New Year's resolution, make what she call it. She says, how can you evolve from where you're at right now using what you have right now? So I want to ask you guys a quick question. What are some of the things that you can make bigger and better than just creating a whole new resolution for yourself? Because that's a 5% chance that it would work. So like I just said, guys, starting small is the best thing you can do right now. Starting where you're at right now is the most perfect position that you could ever be in. And the problem that many of you guys do is, and I did this too, is that we play that compare syndrome. And comparing yourself to others is a stealer of joy. I told my clients this last night. I don't care what the next chick is doing. I don't care what the next, because a lot of these people that you are probably watching are not that way in real life. A lot of people that you're probably watching ain't even living in the same currency as you. They're not living even in the same environment as you. They don't even understand where you came from, where you started from nothing and now you're trying to make it big. I mean, there's so many people online telling stories. Like, people tell you stories sell. There's so many people online selling a perceived story of their lifestyle, talking about, oh, I went through 2 bankruptcies, and then I went there and I traveled. It's like, girl, how you go through 2 bankruptcies and a month later you travel across the road? That make no sense. I mean, I ain't good at math, but I do got 10 fingers and 10 toes, and it just don't. I don't understand that. But but we fall into that spiral, and I've done it too in the past, where we fall into that spiral of getting sold on other people's stories, and then we get attracted to that, and then we get to see that person's story in person, and we see how people move. See, people don't understand something about me. I'm an all the way New Yorker, and one thing about us in New York is that we may be loud, live, and in color and all that, but we are we'll sit back more often than not and just observe people. And that's what I do. I sit back and I'm not going to say nothing right now, but I'm just going to see how this person move, or these group of people move. And we just watching, and just gathering all that up. And then we sit back and we're like, wait a second, something don't make no damn sense here. Because anybody can perceive themselves a certain way on social media. So why are you playing that compare syndrome? I'm so sorry, guys. For some reason, I can't see y'all comments, but I'm in like a weird area over here. But y'all gotta stay true to who you want to be. What type of message you want to curate? What type of solution that you want to provide for people? What type of business you want to run? Because you may look at somebody else's business who you're comparing yourself to, but when you really sit back and think of it, you be like, listen, I don't want that life. I don't want that life. That's not even me. That doesn't even represent who I am. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade to anyone, but I follow people. I have had coaches that lived on islands, and when I visited those islands, I was like, oh no, this is not my life. Hey, Linda. This is not my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have a Popeyes around me. I gotta have a 7-Eleven. I gotta have a Guzman. I gotta have a supermarket. Like, where I live at right now, I'm walking distance from everywhere. If I lived on a third world country island, I'd be miserable. Looking at an ocean all day? No, that's not me. But that's just my perspective, y'all. But we look at people, we're like, oh my God, they sitting on a beach with a laptop. Girl, some of y'all got relaxers and weaves. You can't be sitting out there in the sun that long, and your stuff gonna drop. So we gotta also be realistic too, guys. And just focus on our own individualized activity, on what we need to do to elevate ourselves to our own next level of where we want to be, and position ourselves in our business. And I get that it's hard, because not only sometimes when you got haters, you also got the inner audience that talks to you every day. You wake up to it every morning. You're sitting back and you're like, wait a minute. Hey, Felicia, can I do this? Is this the right? Am I worthy to help other people and stuff like that? And you play that mind game with yourself, and you just got to get out of that, and you got to stop doing that, because it's not healthy, it's not productive, it is not the way to keep moving forward. And one of my clients mentioned that last night. She was like, I don't feel that my audience is here. But you don't know that until you show up consistently and just stay in one place for an extended period of time and just keep converting on that platform. See, other people would tell you to go be on multiple platforms and spread your territory. And that's great and all. But if you're not converting on one platform and sticking to that, because it's really, listen, y'all, it has more to do with where you convert than how many platforms that you on. That's what I realized. Facebook is where I convert. If I don't post on Instagram for a couple of days, I'm good. I'm not sitting here talking about, oh, I'm not as good of an entrepreneur as this particular another person because they post all the time, all day, on all platforms. And it's like, you got to be realistic. You got to ask yourself, where? Somebody put in the comments, hashtag, where can I convert? Now, I know the next question many of you guys are going to ask is, well, what do you mean by conversion? Okay, let me break it down for you. Is where you can show up consistently, is where your audience is at, is also where your audience can meet you. Because sometimes if you have great content, people will follow you on where, no matter where you're at, you know? And is it a platform where you can go back and re-engage with potential clients and customers? And if you don't have that, then you're not on a good platform. You're just showing up on different places because somebody else told you to do that, and you're not working your business in a successful, smart way, right? Hey, Felicia, good morning. Yeah, I mean, it's Monday morning, guys, and I just want to have that reset conversation with each and every one of you, and give you guys an update. I have 3 shows that we're going to be pre-recording. For the most part, this morning show would definitely be streamed live, me personally going live, but there will be some days where the content will be pre-recorded, because as you guys know, I have an event coming up in March, from March 6th to March 10th. Those of you who want to know more information about it, go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com. There's no more speaker slots. All my speaker spots are absolutely full. But if you wanted to in person, or we are going to make a new ticket called the panel speaker. So if you want to be a panel speaker, that would definitely be an option for you. If we don't have it on the page yet, but I will have the team put it up. Just, inbox me here on Facebook, and I'll definitely give you the information for that. Hey, Therese, how are you? So, y'all, I got a mean breakout on my face, y'all. When you work out a lot, it's like my face is like acting up today. It really, really is. So listen, everyone, I just came from the gym. I am tired. I'm so disappointed. Let me tell you the tea. I'm like so disappointed in myself because I gained 2 pounds. And I'm just like, oh, so mad. But I know what I've been doing wrong. Y'all know I've been snacking. I need to stop it. And let's talk about working out real quick. So last week I was at the gym, and I was talking to a young lady, and she was like, "Hey, Melvin, my brother is here, guys. Hey, Melvin, that's my old man brother, y'all. That's the only brother I have, and I love him dearly. Hi, Melvin. How are you? How's the kids? Hello. Well, anywho, let me finish my story. So this lady was talking to me in the gym. She's like, well, how many days a week do you see your trainer? I was like, I see my trainer twice a week. And she's like, oh my God, that's a lot. I looked at this lady in her eye, and I was like, girl, if you're trying to lose weight, you need help. See, that's the problem with some of y'all who have a business, right? Y'all think y'all just going to be YouTube University students. Y'all think y'all going to be Google.com patrons, and y'all not realizing that you need help. Like, I can't listen. If we could all do it by ourselves, we would all be millionaires. I swear. Hey, boo. There go my brother in the house. Yeah, I miss you too, Melvin. We're going to try and come down there this year. Like, what we're going to do differently, though, here's a tea, bro. We're gonna have to do that trip in 2 days. We can't drive straight like that, because we was about to choke the hell out of each other. So we got to do it in 2 days for sure. And listen, y'all, those of y'all who I will let y'all know about different cities I'm going to be popping in on. So later this year, I will be in Frisco City, Alabama. So I know I have a lot of you guys who live in Alabama, who want to just do a pop-up. I'll just pick a location and we just all pop up. You know what I'm saying? It won't be a free pop-up, y'all. Listen. Mama got to feed her chickens. Mama got to feed the chickens. Okay. But we have a whole heap of fun at our little pop-ups. It's a really, really good time. Hey, Vicky, what's tea? Oh yeah, Melvin, we going. Yeah, we doing it. It is on my list, bro. It's on my list. For sure, for sure. So yeah, I was having a conversation with this lady, and she's like, oh, I had to change her mind about getting a personal trainer, because I'm like, yo, you can't do this by yourself. Sometimes when I go to my personal trainer and I'll be sitting there, oh my God, let me talk to y'all real quick. I know I'm going all over the place, but I'm walking home anyway, so might as well hear what I have to say. So I had a trainer when I first went to the gym. All of a sudden she left. I don't know, she emailed me talking about some personal reasons and yada yada yada, right? And then I got a new trainer, but she talking about, oh, I could only train you in the evening. Now all this time I'm trying to find a female trainer, because y'all know my husband's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to have no problems. Okay, so it's like, wow, it's good. Last trainer I had was a female. Oh, I can only work in the evening, and I liked her a lot. I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm like, was there any other female trainers that can train me in the morning? And it was like, oh no, all the female trainers work at night. And I'm like, oh no, I can't come to this gym at night. Like, once I pick my kids up from school, I'm not leaving the house, like, period, unless I have to. So basically I had to get a male trainer. Oh, he's okay and everything. I haven't worked with him yet. I start working with him tomorrow. But I told him, like, listen, I'm not trying to be all cock diesel and muscled out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman. You know, I'm not a juice head. You know, the people he thought I was being funny. I was like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I was like, gosh, damn, this truck is gathering all this noise. Yeah. So I was like, y'all need to get some more female trainers in here. Because people got crazy husbands. All right, let me cross this street before I get hit. Hold on, y'all. I know she ain't about to go. Yeah, guys. So, like I said, guys, show people. Oh my God. It's New York City, y'all. Y'all gotta really show people where you're at right now. Stop looking at everybody else. Oh, really? Oh, stop looking at everybody else and comparing yourself. Because what God has for you, God has for you. Somebody type in the comments, what God has for me, God has for me. And when you wake up every morning, and I was telling my clients this last night, when you wake up every morning and you're like, God, I'm showing up for the people that you assigned me to show up for. So here's the tea, y'all. My clients don't just magically come to me. They're assigned to me. They're assigned to me, right? Those of y'all who are in SSA, type in hashtag SSA. They're assigned to me. And that's how it is for you guys. Your clients, your customers, they ain't just gonna come. You gotta show up for the people who are assigned to you. You know what I mean? Like, if I go to my kid's school right now and I yell their names, they're gonna come to me. And that's how y'all gotta do. It's like in the Bible, when God called, he was like, and the dude was like, here I am. That's how y'all gotta do online. Y'all gotta show up, and then your followers are gonna be like, here I am. And y'all don't care about, listen, I don't care about what the next chick is doing. You understand? And the problem is y'all, some of y'all are consumers of social media. You're not creators on social media. Consumers are always watching. You're watching. You're on Instagram. You're on Facebook. You're scrolling up, scrolling on the sideways, looking at people's stories. But what did you do today? What did you do this morning? Did you go live? Did you go back to a post that you did the year before and start commenting under that? Did you make an offer? Hello? Did you go get your chickens? And then while we sitting there, ooh, that's a pretty door. While we sitting there, and you're so heavy on your full-time consumer, right? But a part-time or unemployed creator, because some of y'all have a business, but you're so unemployed in your business because you're not doing anything or you're not doing enough. Like, I'm walking home right now. I'm about to hop in the shower, put my makeup on, and I'm about to hit that laptop keys like, hello, I'm going to get my chickens. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my peoples. Yes, what God has for you, God has for you. And nobody else. Y'all hear me? And nobody else. So even if there is some little girl, little boy, little whoever who do it similar to what you're doing, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know? That's the part. Let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, I was on YouTube uploading some videos onto my YouTube channel. And I was getting these ads to pop up, right? These ads popped up. So y'all know how we have, here in New York, we have something called, y'all know, Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. And Uber and Lyft gets used a lot. Now there's a new company. Y'all listen, hear me now. There's a new company that just came out. I forgot the name of it. I should have wrote it down. That's just like Uber, just like Lyft, just like Uber Eats. But so I'm watching this ad. I'm like, oh, now here's the thing. One thing about when you're launching a business, a brand, a product or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm going to fit in this particular lane, but how can I do things different? How can I add my spice to it, right? So this company, same concept as Uber and Lyft, but the difference is you get points. You get points, you get cash back, you get all these things. So I'm looking at here, you know, I live in New York, and I take Ubers places. Even though I have a car, I'll hop in an Uber in a second, right? And everyone takes Uber out here. That's a great difference. You know, people are like, wait a second. They're already taking a cab rides anyway. So why not go with a company where I can get cash back? Every time I order, I get $5 here back, $10 there back. And it makes sense. But here's the thing. Whoever's the owner of that company, and I'm going to find it, y'all. I'm going to put the link in the comments. Whoever's the owner of that company did not give a shit that there's been established companies called Uber and Lyft. They're like, no. I'm going to put my behind in this lane, but I'm going to add my own spin on it. Do y'all hear me? I know it's early. Some of y'all at work or, you know, hiding. Got me on the volume down low so your boss won't hear about you starting your own business and leaving that job. I get it. That was me 3 years ago. I get it. But the point I'm trying to make is, guys, stop comparing yourself to other people. Instead, figure out a way that you can do things different or more unique or offer more of a convenience. That's what you should do. So listen, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Go to CampbellSuccessNetwork.com if you haven't joined my membership club. It's $9 still. On February 1st, it's going to go back up to $39. So make sure you grab it now. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Get out there and dominate.